This is Easton Neston, one of England's most iconic country houses. But the owner of this estate isn't your average lord of the manor.
Leon Max, lovely to meet you.
Very good to meet you too. Welcome to my house.
Thank you very much.
Right this way. This is my father, probably in his 40s.
Born in St. Petersburg and now resident in Los Angeles, Max made his fortune in the fashion world. He's one of a number of rich Russian emigres slowly restoring Britain's stately homes to their former glory.
This is the kitchen downstairs.
What did the locals make when they probably read in the newspaper that a man born in Russia with hundreds of millions in the bank has decided to buy this iconic building?
They probably had low expectation. I suspect they may have expected a shaven-headed man in a black leather coat with a bunch of goons toting Uzis, and so they were relieved when they saw the likes of me.
What did I think of when a Russian tycoon bought this property? Very strange to start with.
So how many drives? We do 6 drives?
I knew a Russian tycoon that had money. Double guns if you want to. And this estate needed a lot of money spending on it.
Max reportedly bought the 600-acre estate for $25 million in 2005 and spent a further $40 million doing it up. From the Rubens paintings to the antique Chinese vases, it's hard to guess that Easton Neston has been redecorated from scratch. In fact, Max sold his prize heirlooms, 3 Fabergé picture frames, when he fled the Soviet regime decades ago.
I always look at the Russian sales to see if someone decides to flog them and buy them back.
While Max may keep one eye on the past, the other one is firmly fixed on the future and the launch of his Max Studio brand in Europe.
Why decide to move into a place like the UK at a time when obviously this region's in recession?
All of Europe is in recession and teetering on the brink of it. In the meantime, it's a very pleasant place to live, to work. So this building used to be a real tennis court, but it's been in disuse since the 19th century. This studio is responsible for the high-end line primarily. Although we do some of it in Los Angeles. We also do a little sort of subline called Max Studio Country, and it's everything a girl needs for a weekend in the country. That's Emma's technique, isn't it? Fantastic.
How big is this business? If it's a private company, you might not release figures, but
well,
what are we talking about here?
It's sufficient enough to keep me in good wine and
country houses.
Country houses.
Thank you.
So I suppose you've watched Downton Abbey? How does it compare with having and running something like this?
To run a house like this, one needs staff. This kind of houses in the pre-war condition is a very different lifestyle. So now we're just the remnants of that lifestyle.
They say an Englishman's home is his castle, but these days it's a new type of money from abroad that's restoring the country's most prestigious properties. Nina Dos Santos, CNN, London.